We are saving the best for last. Welcome to the final installment of the Three Heart Zelda Marathon. The final installment. I cannot believe we're actually on the last game of this marathon. It feels like just yesterday when we were starting out Twilight Princess. Anyway, I think this is a very fitting game to end the marathon with because, I mean, it's Ocarina of Time. It has an unmatched reputation as the best game in the Zelda series and one of the greatest games of all time, if not the greatest game of all time. And another reason why I think this is a perfect fit for the last installment of this marathon is I think this is going to be the hardest three-heart run. I really do. So let's get into the conditions that I'm going to set. That's what the introduction video is for, is to explain the conditions and to explain what to expect if you are new to my three-heart Zelda marathon. So let's begin with that. So I'm going to take kind of a similar approach with this playthrough as I did with my Majora's Mask 3-heart run, in that I'm going to try really, really hard not to use fairies and just to stick with the bare minimum resources. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm not going to use fairies. I'm not saying they're completely prohibited. And potions as well, I should mention that. Potions are another thing, and milk and all that other stuff that replenishes health. I'm going to try my hardest not to use that stuff, but I'm not guaranteeing it. I mean, the way I see it, they're probably going to come into play when things get really ugly and on the brink of being hopeless, like to the point that I can't do it. Then I'll use fairies, but it's got to be a really extreme condition. So that's the first thing I gotta get out of the way. Is I'm really gonna try to put my skills to the test with this game, because unlike Skyward Sword, which I openly used fairies all the time, this game is one that I, of course, have a lot of history with, and this is by far my most played Zelda. So I really want to put my skills to the test with this game, and try to go all out. And plus, I mean, again, this is the last project, and I want to go out with the bang with this one and make it truly a thrill to watch. So I'm going to try my best not to use fairies or potions, but if things get really hopeless, I might. Moving on, I'd like to talk about the things that I am positive will be strictly prohibited in this playthrough. And the first of which will be Nayru's Love. I will not be using Nayru's Love, which basically makes you invincible. I will not be getting double defense, which is the same thing I did in Majora's Mask, where I skipped double defense. Defense is basically what it sounds like. It cuts all the damage you would take in half. It puts like this nice white outline over your hearts. It comes fairly late in the game, so it's really not that big of a deal, but I thought I might as well mention it. And the last thing that is strictly prohibited is glitch exploits. This is something I probably should have mentioned in Majora's Mask as well, but Ocarina of Time, as well as Majora's Mask, is really well known for the countless amount of glitches and exploits you can make use of, like infinite sword glitch and junk like that. I'm not going to be doing any of that, so before anyone says, "Oh, ISG that shit, bro," no, I'm not going to exploit any glitches in this playthrough. As far as other optional things go, I really haven't decided on most of it. The only thing that I am positive that I will be getting that's optional are the ice arrows, because the ice arrows, even though they're completely useless, to get them you have to go through this really tough dungeon, and that's something that I cannot skip out on a 3-heart challenge run. So I will indeed be getting the ice arrows. Outside of that, though, I really don't know. It's kind of up to my discretion and your discretion. Go ahead and leave suggestions of what you want to see in the playthrough, what optional things you want to see. Like, for example, the gold Skulltulas are something that I'm not sure I'm going to get all 100 of those, but I'd like to get as many as I can. At the very least, I'd like to require myself to get all the gold Skulltulas in each of the dungeons, and that includes the mini dungeons. So I think I'll go for that and try to get like the maximum that are required to get like the best wallet, which I don't know what number that is off the top of my head. I don't think I'm gonna get all 100 gold scotias, but I will get as many as I can, and I'm gonna at least see if I can get all of them in the dungeons. Outside of that, I mean, like there are numerous different upgrades that I can get. There's a big Goron sword, which is something I'm swaying back and forth on whether or not I should get that. So really, like a lot of the rest of the stuff I haven't talked about yet that's optional, I'm gonna leave up to you guys, and I'm also gonna kind of leave it to myself as well to decide. We'll kind of decide on it together, what upgrades and what other um, random optional stuff you want me to do, because really I'm open to anything that I haven't talked about yet. So feel free to discuss in the comments of this video or other videos what other optional things you want me to do, and I will certainly listen and discuss it with you. Um, that's about all I have to say. If I missed anything, I'll put it in the description. Again, feel free to comment and ask questions, because I'm definitely open to answer them. But with all that said, I will close out this introduction video. I hope you guys are looking forward to this final installment to the 3 Heart Zelda Marathon. I am really hoping and expecting to go out with a bang with this. I expect it to be a great way to end it, so hope you're looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. I am too, and I need to learn to shut up, so let's shut up. I will see you in part 1 of my 3 Heart playthrough of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.